'cause I'm on my way to see her. So tell me, am I very far? Am I very far now? Am I very far now?
Hey everybody, what's up? So, finally, it's here. The long awaited for 2017 Book of Shadows flip through video. I know, it's been forever. So basically, why has this video taken me so long to do? A, the recording process was a pain in my butt. B, the editing process was a pain in my butt. And finally, once again, the uploading process was a pain in my butt. So I like to have music in the background of most of my videos, especially the boring ones. Yes, I consider this video to be a little bit boring for some of us that have been watching my flip through videos for the past 3 to 4 years, because my very first video was of this book, and granted, it is interesting to see how it grows. It changes very slowly. So the changes within the book within a year, even though it's been a long period of time, aren't very huge, you know? I mean, technically I could be doing more, but because there's some years that I do a lot of changes and some years that I don't do a lot of changes in the book, I typically don't, it's whatever. So I feel a flip through is best, and because I put music in my videos, I like, there to be some kind of music of some kind. Anyway, basically, I'm saying I tried to put music in my video again, and once again, I was denied some of it because of copyright infringement. So, here I am doing another voiceover for you, a narration, if you will, of one of my flip throughs with music that I hope doesn't get blocked through YouTube. Alright. So as for changes, I don't think we've really passed any so far. As you can see, I'm doing very good about keeping the book away from the cats so they don't use it as a scratching post anymore. And so that's always nice, right? Yeah, so we're getting into the Savate Pages right now, and if you like any of the artwork, you should definitely check out my Etsy shop once I open it again this October, I believe is where I'm aiming for, because all of my book pages are coloring pages now that I sell digital copies of for pretty darn cheap in my Etsy shop, which is called the Cutting Out Creation Shop. So there'll definitely be a link there, but keep in mind it's closed right now. Closed for the summer because of the huge move that I had to Florida, which, by the way, this flip through did take place in my new apartment in Florida. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the weird lighting. And like I said, all this artwork is actually, like, the Lunesta and the Mabon pages are the actual coloring pages that I created online. So you can purchase those exact coloring pages, just, not colored. I colored those myself. Samhain is the same way. Astara and Letha, I believe the main design is on there, but like the goddess character I got off of Google, and for Letha, I don't believe I put my Green Man picture on the coloring pages, but I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. So that was a huge change, where the Savate pages I felt needed to be uniform, and so I was going through, trying to go through every Savate. I got caught up on all the fall Savates, basically, but I got them done, except for, Samhain. I gotta write down everything in that, but I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it.
Seeking out the one whose time has come to take the blade. Morrigan, ancient crone of war, I see your face, so cry no more.
I think the other biggest change that I made to my book within the past year would definitely be my deity section. I didn't really have one before, and now I do. It's nowhere near where I want it to be right now, but it's definitely gotten a decent start. So that'll be interesting for you guys to see. The Witch's Pyramid. I still love this fold-out page, you guys. Like, it is so witchy. Like, I love it. I absolutely love the fold-out pages, but I try, like, I'm very subtle, I'm very picky about what I make a fold-out page out of. Because they tend to get damaged very easily, or at least I'm afraid they will, so I try not to use them too much. I still have to put crystal grids in that, but at least most of the writing is done. I do need to color it though. And you'll notice, just in case you get really bored here, I did not fast forward through the Zodiac pages. I didn't really bother to show them, but I didn't, you know, fast forward through them. I think we all get the gist here. If you would like to see them in better detail, you could definitely go to some of my earlier videos where I took a little more time explaining them and all that nice stuff. I'm not showing too much of the spelling, you know, I really don't want anybody to steal any of my wording, but the main gist is the idea of the pictures and the art and how I put everything together. That still needs updated. I think you guys may remember, if you've been keeping up with my flip throughs from year to year, I was doing a wonderful video series I was following of BOS. They were almost like scrapbook inspirations, but they were for your BOS, and oh my gosh, I can't remember the wonderful woman who did that, but I thought it was just the greatest idea ever, so I followed her BOS improvs, basically, and they were, like, I loved it. It was just something to do that was fun, you know? So, like, the Pop It section, and the Dreamcatcher section, and all kinds of different stuff like that were parts of that. So as you guys can tell, this book is getting super thick and super difficult to maintain and keep a camera on over the years. So I'm doing the best I can here. I really am. I think this is the first video where I've been, like, from behind the book. Alright, now my Gods and Goddess section. I added the morgue in here, since I work with her pretty much all the time. It's a little black and white photo there. That paper is very important. Don't lose it, Nathan. Okay. Ooh. There's going to be a lot more on her, but the Dagda I'm very proud of. I really like the colors choices I chose. Very sophisticated, I think. I'm loving it. And that's all I have so far, but those are those are definitely going to grow a lot. My spirit section, I plan on revamping soon. Not right away, but very soon. Is that a blank page? Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'll be revamping that very soon. I did not fold out the map to the self, just because I didn't feel like fiddling with it, and I don't think I could have fit it on the camera. So I skipped that part, but if you'd like to see the map itself, which was that big white page, feel free once again to go to some previous videos and check it out where I actually unfold it. Some Savate Pages. And then that's pretty much it. The rest of it's still blank. In the very back I have some tags and some herbs I plan on adding still. And a lot of those tags and pictures are stuff that were given by friends. If you notice the wooden tag that said magic from Jeff's lovely love mail I got. Well, it wasn't love mail, it was a contest I won. Yeah, definitely using a lot of his tags. But I hope you all enjoy. Blessed be.